Okay. So Nick and Lori, let me review everything that they set up for you. But before I do, let me ask you, Nick, let's say that your boss were to come up to you at work tomorrow and said, hey Nick, look, you're doing such a great job. What we thought we'd do is we're going to actually start paying you for 41 hours instead of 40. So you'll be getting an extra 1 hour's wage per week. With that 1 hour, are you going to start construction on your dream home or take a dream vacation, or are you and Lori, are you guys going to buy matching Porsches?
No, not for 1 hour, no.
Of course not. Okay. On the flip side, let's say your boss comes up to you and says, hey Nick, look, work's a little slow right now. We thought we were going to lay a few people off, but we thought maybe we'll just send you guys home an hour early on Fridays. So you're working 39 hours instead of 40. Nick, would you have to sell the house, cancel dentist appointments for the kids, get rid of your cable, or go dumpster diving for your dinner?
No, definitely not. No.
Of course not. Now, I guess the idea is that 1 hour's wage a week, and I think you'll agree with this, one way or the other, really isn't going to make that big of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So what they thought they'd do is take that 1 hour that wouldn't make that big of a difference and put it towards something that would.
Okay.
So Nick, let's say you went into work tomorrow and you were given a choice between two jobs. We'll call your current job Job A. At your current job, you get your normal group benefits, your regular vacation time, and all that stuff. You're making about $1,050 a week. This is both you and Lori combined.
Okay.
Let's say with Job B, you're getting the same group benefits, same vacation, you work with the same co-workers, same responsibilities, same company. Nothing changes about the job. The pay does work a little bit different. Instead of making $1,050 a week, you're making $1,020. It's like 1 hour's wage difference.
Okay.
But with Job B, they set up a lot of additional benefits to take care of all these concerns that we went over with you guys. Okay? And the first concern was the funeral and final expenses. With Job B, what they're going to do is they're going to provide a freedom of choice benefit for both you, Nick, and for you, Lori. This way, whenever something happens to you, whether it's now or 40 years down the road, your family's not going to have to worry about how they're going to pay for the funeral and final expenses. Right now, with your current job, you'd be paying for that out of pocket. The next concern was the paycheck loss. So what they're going to do with this job is, Lori, you're going to receive Nick's paycheck for 60 months, just like he was still working. And Nick, you'd even receive $1,400 a month for 36 months, just like Lori was still here, even though she's not working outside the home. You and I both know, we read that article every year in the Plain Dealer on Mother's Day where it says the average homemaker is worth like $150,000. I mean, that's like more than me and you combined. So that would help you at that time as you transition, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right now with your current job, they're not going to keep the paycheck coming in.
Okay.
The next concern was the mortgage. So what they're going to do with Job B is they're going to provide $150,000 as a lump sum if you were to die during your working years unexpectedly, maybe due to an accident or something. Right now with your current job, they wouldn't provide any extra money for the mortgage. The next concern had to do with kids. With Job B, they're going to provide a $50,000 college fund for both Nico and for Livy if you were to die during your working years in an accident. And they're also going to provide $10,000 of permanent coverage for both Livy and for Nico. And that way down the road, when they turn 21, they can convert that to up to $50,000 even if their health has changed. Okay. That's huge for them. Right now with your current job, there's no college fund and no permanent benefits for your kids. Okay. Next, co-pays, deductibles, lost wages. Obviously with your current job, as we talked about before, if you were to be hurt or injured, not only do you have out-of-pocket expenses, but you're not working. And if you're not working, you're not making what?
Money.
No money's coming in, right? Mm-hmm. But do the bills stop just because you're in the hospital?
No.
No. So what they're going to do here is for both you, Lori, and for both of the children, for Nico and Livy, anytime anyone gets hurt, bump, bruise, bee sting, accident, or injury, as long as they get it checked out, $100 is going to come into the home, $200 if you're overnight in the hospital, and $400 for intensive care. Right now with your current job, you get nothing, nothing, and nothing. All you have is your health insurance, which pays the doctors. The next concern was losses in pension and retirement accounts. As we discussed before, they're going to provide with Job B $20,000 to $100,000 depending on the type of accident. That's going to come as a lump sum into the home. That's going to cover both you, Nick, and you, Lori. And right now with your current jobs, neither of you are covered by that. And last but certainly not least is that if you were to be diagnosed with a terminal illness such as cancer, that would be devastating to the family. So they're going to allow you to access half of your freedom of choice and income guarantee while you're still alive. This is going to help to make sure that your bills are paid and you guys have what you need. $90,000 would come to you, Nick, if God forbid you were to be diagnosed with that, and Lori, you'd get $30,000. Right now with your current job, not only do you not have that coming in, but to be honest with you, you may even lose your job because you can't keep working. Now, I want to reiterate, these benefits are permanent and portable. They're yours. If you leave the job, leave the union, nothing's going to change. If you retire, this doesn't change. This is your program. And they also have that waiver for a qualified layoff and a qualified strike. You know, obviously, if you were to go to your car insurance company and say, hey, you know, State Farm, you know, I'm laid off right now. Could you go ahead and take care of that for me? What do you think they tell you?
No way.
No way, right? Now, Nick, let's say that, you know, again, kind of circling back, you go into work and they gave you a choice between these two jobs. Job A with your normal group benefits and all these gaps, or Job B with the same group benefits, hours wage difference, but you get all these additional benefits.
Well, obviously Job B.
Job B, right? Why would you do that if you're making more money over here?
Because you have everything taken care of, you know, all the benefits for sure.
Pretty much a no-brainer, right? Now, as I look at the benefits software, they are giving you an option. You know, okay, the Job B is the basic program. It's set up at an hour's wage a week. But remember when we showed the free funeral benefit and they were talking about how much funerals were going to be down the road? They do have an option called an inflation option, which is going to protect your family further down the road. It would double your funeral benefit to $30,000 a piece. For $9 a week only. Okay, and that money would be used to take care of inflation or any other, you know, I mean, unexpected situations that may come up and, you know, create some problems for the family. Obviously, anything that's left over is going to go right to them tax-free anyways. So it's totally up to you. You could go with you know, the basic program at about an hour's wage a week, or if you felt like it, you could do a little bit more for your family. $9 a week is going to double the freedom of choice benefit for your family. Between the basic option and the inflation option, which one makes more sense for you and Lori?
Well, you know, for the $9 a week, to double the funeral benefit, it makes sense for only $9 for sure.
Yeah, pretty much a no-brainer. This is the way to go for sure. Protecting your health, your insurability. It's going to give you the best rate in the long run. Now, Nick, you know, most families are like you and Lori. I mean, pretty much everybody wants the benefits, but not everybody can get them. So I do need to ask you some health questions real quick to see if I can get you qualified for this program. So let me jump into that real quick.
Okay.